Hey, hey, what's going on? To all of my amazing intellectuals out there, it is me, Malaysian Quita, and I'm coming back to you with some more Dungeon Fighter Online. Or as Austin Powers would say, yeah, baby, yeah. No, all jokes aside, I have to tell you, I have had one heck of a time. It has been one heck of a day. I've just been so stressed out, but I love you. Y'all are like my sexy, sexy minions out there. I know there are some sexy male gamers out here that do game here on Twitch. Please come and check me out, of course, which is at twitch.tv/SINTV now. But as you can see in the title, you're probably checking it out and you're like, what the heck? You know what I'm going to be talking about today? I'm going to be talking all about Square Enix's first conference at E3. So you definitely want to stay tuned. And I got some cool gameplay I'm going to be doing for you as well. I have been using Overwolf to capture my game, so I really wish I could capture the sound as well. But it's for some reason it's just not working for me. So I just decided to do some commentary while I'm gaming and all that good stuff. So as you can see, I have got Remya up to level 11, and I was so pissed because I couldn't get my sound to work properly before. So, so what ended up happening was I did some funky thing that turned the sound off completely, so you couldn't hear my mic, and it kind of sucked. But before we get into some actual gameplay, let's do some sin talk, shall we? Where I tell you what's been going on and all that good stuff. So, like, for me, people have just really been pissing me off, and the amount of disrespect that I've been getting, it's just really sad, you know? I'm just one of those people where it's like I really wish that people would just like accept me for who I am. Like people think it's weird that I like anime and people think it's weird, that I enjoy classic movies from the 80s and 90s and people think it's weird that I even like vampires and stuff like that. And I just think that's really stupid. I think we should all get to a point where we accept people for people and that we just enjoy what we do. I feel like if people really took the time to respect each other, we wouldn't have the problems that we have today. So we have one viewer here. Hey, what's going on, one viewer? I really appreciate it. And I'm going to be streaming every day. I'm doing 2 hours every day. That's my goal, besides working out as well. Because that's one thing I've been kind of focusing on is like really getting into shape and yeah, just like loving myself more. Because what I realize is that people are douchebags, and all you can do is really depend on yourself. And when you depend on yourself and, your family and the people that care about you, or even if you're by yourself, just take that time to love yourself. Definitely, one thing you'll know about me is I do come from a Christian background. So I will be talking about things like faith and persevering and things like that. So I'm really grateful to God. He gave me these awesome talents and I really want to use them to the best of my ability. So that way I'm not, putting my talent to waste. And we all have talent, and gaming is a talent. Like, I actually watched this really cool documentary on esports, and esports is the thing here on Twitch, man. I mean, I've watched Dota 2 and I've watched some League of Legends games. And it's no joke, man. Like it's some serious gamage. So let's go into this wonderful game, shall we? Get into Silver Crown. Wow, this guy, he looks like he's been playing for a while. No, he's just a level 20. Oh, I'm a noob. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I totally am a noob to this game. You can tell I still have the same basic uniform. Oh, here's another person that's a level 5. That is pretty sweet. So let's go into the dungeon. Yeah. Gotta love the dungeon, shall we? And I'm gonna actually bring up the controls for Dungeon Fighter because it's like I'm still like learning how to play this game. It's crazy, let me tell ya. And sorry if I yawn in between because man, I have worked so hard this weekend. You won't even believe. Yeah, it's just been really crazy. I work such long hours, and that's why I've kind of been neglecting my gameplays and stuff like that. But no more. No more, I tell you. I shall game. Well, Jiminy Jerkers. No, that's absolutely horrible. I'm a horrible person for making fun of old people. No, let's make fun of old people. Ah, Lucy, get me my peppermint. No, that's so horrible. Now I sound like Chris from Family Guy. I don't know, Dad. There's an evil monkey in my closet. No. I wish there was an evil monkey. Then I would disperse it on my enemies. That would be fun. It would be fun to disperse monkeys on my enemies. That would be a really good time. So, I did play Frozen Luthen and I did play Glass Fae. I think I'm going to just go back to town. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to town and get my next quest. Alright, let's check this out. Ah, there we go. Alright. Oh, including Silver Crown. Alright, so I gotta go back to Glass Fae and check on Trillion. Yeah, I'm totally doing that. Oh my gosh, yeah. I should like sound like this the whole time. No, I'm not gonna sound like that. That would absolutely be absurd. Alright. Alright, let's do the location help here. Alright, go! Yeah. No. It's horrible. Okay, so we have to go. Okay, so there's Murky Glass Fae. So I'm in that level right there, which is pretty good. Alright, so let's go back and check on like once I start making friends on this game, it would be cool to game together, you know. But I'm riding solo. And I will receive bonus. So let's do this. Yeah. No. Oh my gosh. So absurd. Alright. I'm like breezing through this, man. Alright, let's go. Alright, so Shadow Attribute. Are you serious? Oh, it's about to go down. There we go. And the keyboard that I'm using is actually the TT Esports by Thermalake keyboard. This was actually recommended to me by a friend because they said it was really good. And I will say the reaction time, especially for the game I'm playing like Dungeon Fighter, is absolutely amazing. I love this. Alright, so there's a rusty iron strap and a cloth strap. Alright, let's see here. I'm running this on 2 different computers, so I'm just like making sure my feed is like working properly. Alright, oh yep, there you go. Let's do this. Oh, you want some of this? There you go. I'm not playing. Oh, yeah, there's my attacks there. Sometimes I'm not concentrated when I'm talking smack. I want to turn into a stereotypical type of misogynistic male gamer. No, I'm kidding. And one thing you'll learn more about me here on Sin TV is I am an absolute balls buster. Like, I don't care. I just like to say what's on my mind, even when people may not like it. Alright. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Oh, attack and the movement speeds have increased. And look at that. I've already gotten triple S raking. That's so nuts. Alright, had to bring my energy back up. I should have used that for my boss. Dumb of me. Alright, let's see what's going on here. I really wish these would break, but they don't. There we go. Good. Alright, you want some of this? Let's go. And the more you use combos in this game, that's the better it is. Honestly. And that's what I like about Dungeon Fighter. It's just this flexibility of combos. And we have another viewer here. What's going on, viewer? I got the chat room open, so hey, I know y'all are opinionated, especially when I'm talking about today's topic. So speaking of that, while I'm, fighting these horrible, I don't even know what the heck, these million prisons. I mean, man, I don't know what's going on with my feed, man. And I died. Okay. Oh, I got Essence of the Spirit. Sweet. I have my Guardian with me, which is pretty sweet. Let me actually refresh my page here. Because I always try to make sure. I don't know, for some reason my internet connection has really been acting up, which kind of sucks, It really does suck. I don't know why. Let's see, which way to go? Well, I should be going this way. Let's go that way. There we go. Man, this boss is coming up real fast. Alright, let's see where you at. Okay, so before I actually get into this boss here, let me get this withered bone fragment. I feel that's going to come handy very soon. All right, let's talk about Square-Enix E3 and how I felt about the conference. So the first thing that ended up coming up was Just Cause 3. One of the main things they really started milking, of course, was the open world concept, and that Rico will have multiple type of accessories and weapons. One thing I thought was really interesting is that Rico will have a wingsuit so he can glide and maneuver, which I thought was really sweet. But the key one that really piqued my interest was Rise of the Tomb Raider, and Crystal Studios is doing a fantastic job. Oh my gosh, like Lara Croft actually looks like a real woman, and she sweats and she shows all different types of emotions, which I think is absolutely awesome. And then they also announced that Square Enix was really milking at this conference a lot of like I would say a lot of tablet and mobile apps, because here's something I found really interesting is that more and more women are starting to use mobile gaming, and they're really adding to that 70% of the gaming market. Now there's always this stereotype of how oh, gaming is just for guys, which I think is absolutely stupid, but I think there's more to it than that. And I'm really glad to see that they're adding mobile gaming. But one thing I've noticed, especially with the MMO type games are on tablets or mobile, the graphics don't really seem to be that great. That's one thing that I really noticed. But okay, let's waste not any time here. Let's go to this boss and whoop some arse. Oh, Trillium, kill them all. Oh, yeah. Really? Okay, you want to go there? Let's do this. Oh my gosh, I have to make sure. HP and MP have been recovered. Let's get this. Oh my gosh, no. Oh, snap. Yes. Yes, yes. And if you hit enter, it helps you to get into the general chat room. So I'm just going to say hello. Now, you can do a couple things. You can retry the dungeon. You can find a quick party and retry. Or you can select another dungeon, which is really cool. So we're going to go back to town. Ah, shoot. Should have picked up that raw paving stone. Dag nabbit. Oh, well. You live and you learn. Sorry for all the yawning, y'all. All right. He was really pissed. Yeah, no, yeah. For shizzle. All right, 3 potions. Yay! I have level 12. All right, so we have to get rid of these apparent shards or something on its body. All right, let's do this. All right. All right. I don't know why this popped up on the screen. Kind of annoying. I don't know why this is popping up here. All right, there we go. Gotta get rid of that. It's really annoying. Okay, so if you see this globe here, that means that there are available quests. If you see a blue, that means it's already been done. So let's go back into Glass Fay. We're gonna tear this up. And then we're gonna get into more talk about what happened at Square Enix's conference again. But now it's time to whip some butt, which is important because you gotta whip butt, you know. Ooh, level 10 rare weapon box. I'm not letting that go. And also, you want to open up these crystals too, because sometimes if you're lucky, these crystal shard pieces will actually give you items, which is kind of cool. All right, so let's keep going here. Keep whooping butt. Yeah, these special attacks make a huge difference. All right, let's go here. All right, Shadow Tribute has been. All right, so we got Essence of Spirit and Worn Leather. Oh, that's where I was before. Let's go back. Ooh. Sweet. All right, let's do this. That's rare I get excellent in these games. Alright, slow cooldown. Oh no. Oh, we have a new enemy here. It's the Tingy. Oh my gosh, this thing is whooping my butt right now. Ooh. Here we go. Man, that was a pain. Alright, first, let me get some attack and movements. Oh man, I better hurry up here. Or I am gonna die up in this biznai. Oh, apparently I can't use that. Oh. Thine enemy was there. Oh, that is awesome. There we go. I am gonna die. I think I'm getting lucky here. I have a feeling I'll be like resetting my feed here. Keeps freezing. Like, what the heck, man? Crazy. There we go. Yeah, let's keep going here. Oh, I hate when these and like when there's random darkness like that. All right, let's see what's going on here. All right, shadow attribute. This will go a lot easier. There we go. Huh. Hmm. There we go. Hashtag winning. No. All right, let's go up here first. Let's try on this side first. Wow, there's a hotbed of enemies here. Woo. I'm surprised I haven't died yet. I use another Essence of the Spirit and Shadow Attribute. Oh, new enemy, Horrible Bula. Yep, I'm getting rid of that bad boy. And yep. There we go. Alright, let's keep going here. Oh, there was one enemy. I hate that when they're like in these little corners. It's like, come on. Alright, I think there's like a small room here. Let's try that. Alright, I apologize here. Yeah, my speed. And this is what I definitely need. It was like a level 40. I was like, what? Alright, so we got one more mystery room. There we go. Exactly. Get some of the monies. Oh, we have another room. This is a large area. Let's increase my speed for a little bit. I like that when they say, oh no! It's like, yeah, that's right. Oh, I hate these billion prisons. They're so annoying. I'm gonna get rid of this turd right away. Alright. There we go. Yeah, fire. Man, these things are whooping my butt right now. We got one more room before the boss. Oh, it's coming from the Guardian. I was like, what's going on here? There we go. So we pretty much cover bases there. But I had tons of swag I almost missed out on. Get that essence of the spirit. Alright, now we're gonna go back and whoop that boss's... Well, you know what? Smars. All right. Before we get to the boss, let's talk a little bit more E3. So this is pretty much what's going on. Continuing on with the Final Fantasy remake for the PS4. The iOS version will be coming out in the summer, but it won't be really till winter for the console details. Now, here's my thing. With a remake, they're always going to change, the storyline. I really wish that they had not mentioned that they're going to change it because I think that takes away from the point of a remake, but hey, that's just me. Also, be on the lookout for Kingdom Hearts 3. And Kingdom Hearts 3 looks really promising. Now, I'm not even a fan of Disney, but I really enjoyed the first two games. So it will be interesting to see how the third game does play out. And then one of the big announcements, too, which I thought was really, really cool, was they're making a near game as well as Star Ocean 4. But that Star Ocean 4 is not coming out until 2016. It's going to be called Star Ocean Integrity, well, Star Ocean 4 Integrity and Faithfulness. So I like the fact that the creator had mentioned, or the director on this game had mentioned, that they're really focusing on making sure that the game is not your stereotypical JRPG, which is really heavily focusing on the actual cutscenes over the gameplay, and it's going to play in a free format. I would say this is kind of similar to Final Fantasy 13, so that's going to be really interesting to see how things unfold in regards to that. Now, the other promising news too is that hopefully by summer there will be a Final Fantasy app, which is going to be really interactive, and it'll help you to learn more about the history of Final Fantasy, which I think is important. I think it's time for Final Fantasy to finally have like this encyclopedia that you could have on your phone, because there'll be times where you may not be able to get it on, online. So let's gonna finish this up here, and then we're gonna go into one more thing, and then we're gonna call it a night. Pretty much, I'm doing a short video today, just because I am really tired. I got my desk up and everything. I just need to get a more comfortable desk because it's killing my bum bum. Yes, I said bum bum. Let's do this. Yep, we did came back. Yeah, and you gonna feel our pain. That's what's up. There we go. Alright, I needed to recover my HP on the rail. Alright. And sometimes a guardian can block you, which is kind of annoying. Here we go. Yes! Got that triple S rank. Huh. Not himself. Yay, diamond ring. I wish I could get one of those someday. Alright, let's go back home. All right, so we got one more thing to cover for E3 in regards to Square Enix. So one thing I thought was really interesting is that I'm not sure if I could call it maybe a development team would be more like it. Whew, pardon me. Tokyo RPG Factory, they're working on this developmental concept called Project Setsunya. Then what I'm going to do too is check out the Sony conference because everyone's kind of been buzzing about Shenmue 3. It's about time. Oh my gosh, I beat both games because they were that awesome. And I really hope. I just think 10 million is kind of ridiculous though for a game, but that's just me. But it'll be really interesting. I think Square Enix has a lot of solid titles coming out. But one thing too, I briefly want to talk about before I head out is the fact that it was mainly men that were talking, and that kind of really irritated me. Like, there's so many talented female, or so many talented like female artists, and there are a couple directors, and they do amazing work. And I'm like, why are they not getting, recognized by a company like Square Enix? I just found that to be kind of okay, well, maybe that's me. I just found that to be a little bit perplexing, a little bit, you know what I mean? And then the other thing that irritated me too was Deus Ex. That's when I really saw a woman. She really knew what she was talking about. So to Square Enix and all these other gaming companies out there, women do count as an audience. And I really wish you would take the time to like consider us, cuz I always think that's really really frustrating. Wow, there's a lot of people in here. Do any of us have lives? Like seriously? No. JK, JK, but I just think it's really frustrating, you know? It's just kind of like, it's we still have a long way to go in the geek community overall. When I see more and more women in top ranking positions, then I know things will be fine. But hey, tell me, my rockers, my minions out there, my geeky gaming minions, let me know, what did you think about the Square Enix E3 conference? Do you think for a first time conference they did really well, or did they suck? Also, tell me what you think about the lack of women in the gaming industry, because we're out there, but it's like we're not getting recognized like we should. You know what I mean? And it is kind of frustrating. Not gonna sit here and lie. So of course you can get in touch with me at sintvnow@gmail.com. I'll have all this information below. And you know what? I'm gonna rub some back cream on and finally get some rest that I deserve, because it's been a heck of a long weekend. So thanks so much for watching, and like always, remember to stay classy, and if you start to act trashy, gonna be pissed at ya. And you guys take care. Have a great night.